In Ontario, there's this giant provincial park called the Torrance Barrens, southernmost glacial moraine in the country, and an area spiritually important to the local natives. I camped there a lot over the years, never got any bad vibes or weird experiences. In spring of 2016, I'm drinking with a couple of friends. I look up the weather. It says it'll be a mild negative 15 degrees over the weekend, so we decide to go camping. It's Friday the 13th today. Isn't that spooky? We drive out there uneventfully and arrive about 4 p.m. I pop up the truck camper, gather wood, get a fire going, drink some beer, play music, the regular stuff. Around 9 p.m. the dogs start acting funny, growling at the woods, running off towards the tree line, barking, but never exiting the clearing we were parked in. Suddenly, the temperature drops, not a few degrees as the sun goes down, but at least 20 degrees down. My windshield washing fluid froze, even though the current weather report said where we were was still negative 15. The fire won't stay lit. I'm basically constantly throwing brush, kindling, paper, anything I have on it to keep it lit. The paper won't even light. There's no wind. At 11 p.m., a silver crossover shows up. Some people get out and they're surprised that we're there. I ask them what they're doing. They say they came to look at the stars. They don't seem fazed by the cold, and they walk off straight into the woods. I go back to trying to keep my fire alive. One dog diligently by my side, occasionally growling at the woods. The other dog retreated to the camper. 12 p.m., another silver crossover appears. The exact same car as the first one. It pulls in next to the first. I'm kinda creeped out. They get out, they don't say anything to me. Don't even say a word to each other. Just walk into the woods where the first group did. At 1 a.m., my girlfriend comes out of the camper. She says she's scared. She wants to go stay at a hotel or something. Well, any excuse is good enough for me. We drop the tent, abandon the camp, tear off down the road back to civilization as fast as the conditions allowed. As soon as we leave the dark sky preserved, temperature goes back to where it should have been the whole time. We get to the motel, wake up the watchman to check in, even the dogs. We go to the room and pass out in the bed. And then I dream. I was walking through the woods, but I was shorter than I am, much shorter, dog height. I didn't move my limbs in my dream. It was like I was just piggybacking something else. I watched myself at my fire in the woods, trying to keep it alive. I watched myself and the dogs getting spooked, and I watch myself drive away. After the truck leaves, I follow it. Somehow I can keep up easily, and I stay well behind it all the way to town. I arrive at the motel after the truck, after they've all gone inside, and I go to the back. I open the door, don't know how. I couldn't see any part of what I was in the dream, like a ghost, and move inside, past the sleeping watchman. I follow the trail I walked awake through the twisting halls without hesitation, arriving at the door of the room I was inside, sleeping. Right as I approach the door in the dream, I wake up in real life from the dogs going crazy and barking and growling at the door. I jump up, freaked out by the dream, and look out the people, and there's nothing. Next day I ask the watchman. He says he heard the door open once after we checked in, but thought we were grabbing baggage. We returned to the camp, which was untouched, broke it down, and hauled ass out of there well before the sun went down again. The Dark Sky Preserve is the largest area in southern Canada without any electricity, artificial lights, or traces of civilization beyond trail markers. And it was once a burial site. I don't know what that dream was, or what happened,